Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. Hope you are good, doing well, enjoying your weekend, and obviously getting ready for next week. All right, so let's look at the market for next week and let's look at the potential opportunities for next week. All right, so before that, if anyone want to join us looking for training or looking for group membership or looking for one-on-one training, just simply go to techtradingacademy.com. all right, and there are membership levels. All right, so you can see membership levels over there. If you are looking for further information, just simply fill these, fill that form and send the form to me for further information. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. If you're looking for links or social sites where you can follow me for ideas, updates, and for setups, all right, so just simply go to my TradingView profile or check all these links under my YouTube channel in the description box. All right, so just check the signature box. You're gonna get all these links. All right, website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Slack group, and Telegram. All right, so we had some setups last week. All right, and the market was pretty slow last week. We haven't got a lot of movements a lot of last week. All right, and hopefully next week gonna be a volatile week. So pound dollar, we are still looking this to drop. It slightly went higher as expected in the previous weekly market outlook. All right, and we are still looking this to drop from the top. Okay, so this update is still in force. Okay, so CAD yen, okay, so we got a drop on it from the top, and then we can see that a 4 to 8 hour time frame correction over there, and still a good chart to watch for the drop. The Bitcoin, so we got a breakout on Bitcoin. Okay, last week we were expecting another short-term leg higher back to the previous top for price action. All right, but it just simply got through that previous top. All right, and now it's trying to tag $50,000 mark. All right, and there is very much high chance that Bitcoin gonna keep pushing higher, beyond 50,000. all right, so but yes, again a sharp correction is expected. All right, similar like the previous one which we had over there from 42,000 to 30,000. all right, so that kind of sharp correction can appear over there at any time. So yes, volatility is there, to trade with care. Okay, so Kiwi yen is also a good chart to watch. So we're going to look at the lower time frame as well. Okay, we got a drop on it from the top. Kiwi chief already heading lower. Okay, and pound CAD is a bit old chart. All right, so you guys have seen that chart too. So yes, now let's move on to the setups. Okay, so other charts hopefully you have seen previously. Okay, so let's look at the dollar index. All right, so we got some weaknesses last week on the dollar. All right, so the way we were anticipating it to correct for 4 hour time frame. All right, and we are having that correction on a 4 hour time frame on the dollar index, means that dollar got weaker last week. Okay, so bigger time frame analysis is same, nothing has changed. All right, and next week when market gonna open, you're looking for this to continue to go higher, that trade. Okay, back to that top or short move for upside correct and reverse. There is possibility that the dollar index can break down for another leg lower. Okay, as we can see their price is still running within the structure. Okay, and another leg possible. We are not looking that move. Okay, we are looking just simply dollar index to bounce. Okay, so last week if you remember that we were looking for this to sharp breakout or correct and continue to go lower. Okay, so we got a correction for another leg lower. Okay, so last week we were expecting it to bounce off. Okay, we got a bounce off, and when market can open, you look in these 15-minute correction to continue to go higher on a lower time frame. Okay, so just simply you're looking for this to break out. Okay, so these tiny corrections, okay, like these, we got breakout. Okay, so we got breakout a similar way, we got a breakout over there, we got a breakout. So you're looking for this to break out again. Okay, correct and just keep rising. All right, so looking for a 4 hour time frame continuation for upside. So that's the dollar index. Euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar also bigger time frame bearish forecast for longer term. All right, so we get a breakout, price went lower and bounced back for a bigger 4-hour time frame correction. Okay, so correction was there, which we were anticipating from 1950. Okay, so we are having slightly a bigger one. Okay, so up to 120, 150, right? 120, 150 around, yes. Okay, so around 120, 150. So next week you're looking for this correction to break out. Okay, so this go up to 40. As said on the dollar index, okay, so another leg possibility still exists over there. Okay, back to that top before going to draw for longer term on the euro dollar. All right, so when you are selling the euro dollar, make sure you understand that it is still in a shop, you know, I mean still in a bullish trend. Okay, so that expanding triangle formation on a 15-minute time frame, price still can, you know, bounce off for another short-term leg higher. All right, this move, you're not looking for that. Okay, so you're simply looking this 15-minute correction to break down, okay, and continue to keep dragging lower. So a sell opportunity on the euro dollar. All right, so dollar chief also we get a 4-hour time frame correction. Okay, on a bigger daily time frame, we are looking for this to reverse for a big time. Okay, big time all the way back to these areas. Okay, up to $1, shift to go up to 1. So for short to medium term, go all the way up to within these areas. All right, so we are, you know, having a kind of bottom over there on the dollar chief. Okay, so similar there. Okay, we are still in a bearish trend, and the flag which we are having over there, it can break down to, okay, when you're gonna go for buy, make sure you understand that this one more drop, you know, possibility still exists over there. I mean, one more leg weaknesses on a dollar is still exists over there. Okay, so this is the move we are looking right now. Okay, another leg higher, that leg. Okay, that leg, yeah, like this shown you last week. Okay, so the next move was pretty sharp. All right, so there, but very much same like the previous correction. So just go to your, you know, 15-minute time frame. When market gonna open, you look in that 15-minute time frame correction to break out aggressively and continue to go higher. If not breaking, all right, and going lower for another leg, so let that tag this low, that bottom, and again for our time frame to continue to go higher. So that's a dollar chief, pound dollar. All right, so this 15-minute time frame to break down when market gonna open. Okay, and a sell opportunity once market gonna open. Okay, so break down, sell it. Okay, watch for another correction, sell, watch, sell, keep selling it all the way back to the trend line or within the channel. Okay, so if I'm gonna go to the 4-hour time frame, chart is very much clear over there. Pound is still, you know, slightly strong, we can say that. Okay, but more upside is, you know, we can say that is limited. Okay, we can see over there it has, you know, already gained a lot after Brexit decision. Okay, but the whole move is not so aggressive for a longer term reversal on the pound, we can say that. All right, so it is at a spot where we can see another leg lower, something like that. All right, or a big drop on pound all the way back to 20 areas. Although this drop right now is not in line with the fundamentals. All right, but yes, fundamentals can change at any time, specifically if yield keeps pushing higher beyond 120, 150. Yeah, if yield comes closer to 150, then we may see some action from the Fed. Okay, and that can drive the dollar higher. So finger crossed, all right, for dollar strength. Okay, so you're looking for another, you know, counter trend trade on it, on pound dollar, like previous one. Okay, like these. All right, like these moves, and once price gonna come back within the channel, watch if hold, and again medium term, a short to medium term buy opportunity. So as said, on a lower time frame, when market gonna open, there is a 15-minute time frame correction. You're looking for that to break out, correct, breakout, correct, and go all the way back to that trend line. So if it goes slightly higher, all right, if it goes slightly higher, let's say another, you know, 100 move appears over there, and let's say it goes up to 40. All right, yeah, right now it tagged almost 38.70. Okay, so if it still keeps pushing higher for another 120 pips and tag 40, yes, possibility exists, it can go there, it can tag that. Okay, but still there going to be a, you know, sell opportunity, because those who are buying a pound right now, all right, so, you know, have to take their profit at some point. All right, and which can trigger the sell off over there. Okay, because you know, you don't have a lot of room over left on the pound dollar for more upside. Okay, so a good pair to watch for the next week. All right, now let's look at the euro yen, and we're gonna look at the other dollar pairs as well. Okay, so euro yen is a good opportunity to watch for next week. And let's look at the old chart. We were having, you know, price was slightly keep pushing higher, slowly. All right, so went short and tagged the trend line. Haven't tagged the trend line. All right, so we can say that just bounced up without tagging the trend line. Okay, and just simply testing the previous top. So there is opportunity on this chart. But yes, when you're gonna go for short on this chart, make sure you understand that this chart also can break the previous top before going to drop. So make sure you time your entry really well over there, because it can go slightly beyond that top before going to drop. All right, I mean, if you're gonna get into the trade too early, yeah, you can get stopped out before going to get a profitable over there. So yes, understand that. Okay, so you're simply looking for a strong sell-off, correction, and all the way keep dragging lower. So if I'm gonna go to the previous chart, okay, so we got a good sell-off over there, good correction, and price was keep dragging lower. Okay, so you're searching seam, all right? So that's the trade, the trade which we had last time. You're looking seam again on it, all right? So if it goes slightly higher, okay, wait for this to drag lower aggressively like that. Okay, that's your trade. All right, that's your trade. Right, like that. So put your stop behind that once you get into the trade, correction, and continue to keep dragging lower. So euro yen is a very much clear chart to watch for the next week of flat formation over there. All right, and good luck. Okay, so chief yen is also same trade. All right, so chief yen is also a same trade. Let me look at this previous chart. Okay, so we got a nice sell off last time on it. Okay, and it tested the trend line. Now it's slightly, you know, we can say that not broken out the previous top, all right, but testing the previous top, all right, and slightly struggling over there. Okay, and this is also a good chart to watch. So if I'm gonna look at the bigger time frame, okay, so bigger time frame is a strong bullish trend. All right, so you're looking simply it to drop back within the channel which we are having over there. Okay, so the trade is very much clear. Arrow is showing the direction. Okay, so which way you should look for a trade. Okay, so similar trade which you had over there previously. Okay, so that trade to appear, correction is there. When market gonna open, just watch it to break out, put your stop behind that, and ride the trade all the way back to the bottom. All right, okay, so correction was there, broken out, but did not continue. Okay, so turn into a flat formation, all right, and trying to form a bigger correction, like an expanding triangle formation. Okay, so you look in that trade. All these areas are good to watch. All right, so yes, 118 is a good spot to watch. Okay, so yeah, we can say that you are simply watching resistance over there, all right, for next week to short, and obviously watching price section over there on a lower time frame. So it's a good chart too. Yeah, so we got a, you know, next breakout on US 10-year yield. All right, so we were expecting flat formation last week, if you guys remember. Okay, we were expecting it to do this kind of formation, but we haven't got that all the way back to that low, and correction formed, and next leg is just trying to appear over there. All right, so a sharp breakout on the yield. Okay, so something like that gonna force Fed to do something. All right, so sharp trigger like that. All right, or we can say that whole move, something like this. Okay, so last time we have seen, you know, a quick aggressive move over there on it when Fed you know, was raising the interest rate over there. Okay, so this whole move we have seen in 2018. So similar kind of quick move on the yield. Okay, gonna force the Fed to do something, to take action, all right, to stop you know, easing, all right, or alter their, you know, bond buying policy. Okay, and which can force the dollar to go higher to, all right, and equities to stay under pressure. Okay, so you expecting something like that. You are expecting a spike over there. Okay, up to 50, yeah. If that spike is not coming, then simply go for a flat formation. Okay, and then spike up. Okay, go for a flat formation and then spike up aggressively for up to 150 or 60, and that's going to be good move for the dollar. Okay, S&P 500 is in a strong trend. Okay, I said last week, stay short term trending on it. Okay, on a lower time frame, same again. So keep buying for short term in the S&P 500. All right, but yes, the higher it goes means that valuation crisis. All right, I mean overvaluation and bubble fear is gonna be over there. Okay, so bubble fear is gonna keep you know, rising. Okay, so if you're gonna look at this, we were expecting it to tag 4,000. All right, so we are just 60 points away from 4,000. All right, and that was a really quick move, very short move we have, you know, seen on the equities. All right, so still you can trade on it for short term, for trending for upside. Okay, and make sure you keep trading, taking your profit off. For a longer term, for a medium term, you know, trades, you must wait on it. Okay, it's better for you to wait for a deeper pullback, like 5 to 10% drop, and then you chase the move for more upside. Okay, but yes, our target is the 4,000. All right, and we are expecting from 4,000 to I mean we are expecting a bigger correction. I mean bigger correction means that you know, something like that was really sharp. Okay, that was very sharp. It was 20%. Okay, but we are expecting something like 10%. All right, 10 to 15% drop. All right, and if yield pops up very aggressively, then we can see that. Okay, and something like that kind of expanding triangle formation. So far that's not there. Okay, and you should not wait for that. Okay, so you just stick to the lower time frame and just you know, stay trending. All right, so last week I have shown you that short term, you know, buy opportunities there within these areas. Okay, so that short term buy opportunity just appeared over there. Okay, so in the Rome, we were expecting this, you know, flat formation, I mean this flag to break out and give us another leg higher. So we got that leg higher too. All right, so we're expecting this to break down and give us, you know, double bottom over there, and this short term, you know, continuation trade back to that top. So we got that leg too. All right, and now you are expecting another correction over there, price to at least, you know, correct. Okay, within that if I'm gonna remove that or gonna, you know, extend that trend line. Okay, you're simply looking for another correction over there. All right, so S&P 500 to correct and short-term buy. Okay, that trade. Okay, correct and another short-term buy. So once you see that sharp sell-off is just coming over there on the S&P 500 like that or something like that, okay, means that we are going into a bigger correction. Okay, and stop buying that time. Okay, stop buying short-term. Don't buy for short-term once you see that this sharp sell-off is just coming over there. Okay, so stop buying, don't buy for short term, then wait for a correction to finish over there. All right, so short term, stay bullish, wait for a correction. All right, like you had previously. All right, these corrections. Okay, so that correction and all these corrections. So short term, stay trending and wait for a sharp sell-off for a bigger correction. Okay, so same goes with the Nasdaq 100 index. Okay, on a bigger time frame, this was also, you know, a sharp move. Okay, and we are, you know, expecting it to tag 14,000. all right, so tag 14,000. We are just couple of points, not couple of points, we can say that you know, yes, 200 points away, almost, you know, 200 points away from 14,000. all right, so stay short-term trending on it. All right, and wait for a bigger, deeper correction. Stay short-term bullish and stay trending. All right, so last time when we were looking for this buy medium-term trade, this also done really well. All right, so 40,000. Okay, so 14,000 mark we were expecting, so we got that 14,000. Almost we got a 14,000 mark on the Nasdaq 100 index as well. So that was a good, you know, short-term buy too. Okay, so same goes with this. So short-term, stay trending, and you're looking for for another correction like there, okay, like that there, okay, another correction and that short-term trade, another correction and that short-term trade. All right, so indices started to struggle. We can see indices started to struggle, okay. Maybe you see that it's strong trending, okay, but upside is limited right now, okay, because of the valuation fear and bubble fear. All right, and they are something, I mean, they are doing something like we have experienced in 2015. All right, okay, a rounding top we can see there, okay. Price was struggling to break the previous high, going down, all right, struggling, going down, all right, struggling again, going back up, struggling, all right. So going, you know, back to the top, struggling, going back to the top, struggling, and then we got a, you know, sharp sell off, and then we have seen continuation on it for longer term. Okay, so that kind of scenario is building over there on the indices. All right, because, you know, Main Street has to catch the Wall Street. All right, now everyone is just buying over there, but when we look at the Main Street people are still struggling. All right, so a lot of jobs people have lost. All right, and you know, struggling. All right, so people are just struggling. So there is a huge gap between the Main Street and Wall Street. So this gap has to be over. All right, so let's look at the Nikkei index. Nikkei index is also similar, so stay short-term trending, stay short-term bullish. All right, and yes, we are coming close to the previous bubble high. All right, so about to come close to this previous bubble highs. All right, so the previous bubble high is around, you know, 39 or 40,000. all right, so let me check the exact price. All right, so we can say that 39,000. all right, so bubble price, so still, you know, 10,000 points away. all right, but yes, it still can keep pushing higher slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, and short term stay trending, and you know, medium term wait for a correction, deeper correction, and longer term, yes, they're going to be a bigger correction. Okay, like we have, you know, seen in 2015. So that correction is must for the equities. Okay, so this is the formation. You're looking for another pullback back to the previous bottom, and Nikkei index to keep pushing higher. So obviously you shouldn't be a buyer over there when you see that the sharp sell-off is coming. Okay, on the indices, when sharp sell-off is coming, just simply stay away from the indices. Let them correct, let them finish their correction, and once correction finish, then start trading. All right, so CAD yen, we have just seen the chart. All right, I have just shown you chart previously. You get that daily chart. All right, so we are at the top, still trending for upside. Let's straight away go to the lower time frame. We got a good sell-off last week on it. Okay, we got a good sell-off on it, and we did not see continuation for more downside. Okay, we got a good bigger correction, and we got a break-even trades over there. All right, and we are still looking for the same trade next week. All right, so still it's bullish. All right, it's strong. All right, but once market gonna open, you're looking for a same trade over there. All right, this trade sell-off, strong sell-off, and this to continue to keep dragging lower. Go to your lower time frame, watch over there. Okay, so a trade gonna be over there on a lower time frame. All right, on a 5 to 15 minute time frame. Trade not gonna be on a daily time frame or a 4-hour time frame. If you're gonna wait for the trade on a daily time frame or weekly time frame, yeah, you're not gonna get the trade. Okay, you're gonna get a very bad trade. All right, so watch it on a lower time frame, 5 or 15 minute time frame, where you're gonna get a trade. Okay, so you're looking that to break down and continue to keep dragging lower. So dollar peso is also coming back to the floor. All right, so setting up for a bottom over there. Okay, so this wedge to break out for next leg over there. All right, so trending move. So what we have seen, what we have experienced on this chart, all right, since we can say that 2008. All right, so since 2008, peso is just struggling against the dollar. So we had that correction. Okay, in, you know, previously what happened. All right, let's just look at the past chart. All right, what has happened? We got a sharp move. All right, crash, we can see that. Okay, we got a crash, and then we got a, you know, huge correction, weekly correction over there, or we can say that wedge, the wedge which we are having right now. And then what we got next leg over there, we got another wedge. Okay, we got a next correction, or we can say that flags. All right, We got a flag and we got a trending chart, a trending move over there. All right, so what we got in 2017, we got again similar correction. Okay, we got a spike over there. All right, we got a, you know, we can say the flag or a wedge. Okay, we got a breakout, flag, breakout. So this chart is, this currency is struggling against the dollar. Okay, last time when we were looking for buy there, if you remember, okay, we got another spike. So yes, it's setting up for another spike. All right, it's setting up, but yes, that can take, you know, time. That can take a lot of time. Time is not there. I mean, fixed time is not there. Okay, so we can see over the last time it took almost, you know, 950 days before we got the next leg. All right, so a lot of time over there. Yeah, so yes, you're gonna have a lot of good trades over there on a lower time frame. Okay, and a big move for the upside. So same formation, you're looking this to continue to keep pushing higher. Okay, so yes, we still have room over there for this pair to slowly keep dragging lower before, you know, you chase that trade. So that's your trade for the next week. All right, so that's your trade, and you're waiting for the price to keep dragging lower, and you're waiting for the price to keep dragging lower. And once price tag the previous bottom, you're looking, let me make it more clear for you, okay, rather than that short-term trade. So you're looking for bottom or new low and looking for that short-term 15-minute trade first. All right, so you're looking that 15-minute trade first from this low or from new low. All right, and once you see that the move is not pushing higher, okay, and breaking down like that, like the way it has done over there, so take your profit. If sharp move is coming over there, okay, and breaking that channel for more upside, then stay into the trade and watch it to continue to keep pushing more higher. All right, all right, so dollar rand is also same. We're gonna look at that. Dollar rand is also setting up for a buy opportunity. Okay, so we got a, you know, big correction on the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. Okay, so a big, you know, daily correction we can see over there, a huge pullback. Chart is very much clear and simple to understand for the next week. You're simply looking for breakout, okay, on this chart, and once you see that the breakout is coming, you are into the trade. All right, so there is the breakout. Okay, once you see that the breakout, sell, stop, that's the trade. Okay, that's the target. If moves keep dragging lower, then extend your target all the way back to these areas. Okay, so there is the potential on this chart. So if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame further down, 30-minute time frame, okay, so price is still trending. So you're simply waiting for a breakout over there, a sharp breakout. Once you see that is coming, get in, stop, add correction, add more, correction, add more, all the way back to that low. Okay, so you're getting into the trade on a sharp breakout. We are expecting it to break out. Okay, we are expecting a sharp breakup on this chart. Okay, so it's a good chart to watch, and it can offer you some good return. All right, so good luck. This is a good chart to watch. So euro New Zealand dollar, so we got a reverse on it. All right, reversal from low on this chart. Okay, so that's the chart for longer term. If I'm gonna look at the 4-hour time frame, all right, so last week or the week before, what I was talking about, all right, so let this move to happen, okay, and then start looking for buy. Okay, this to go higher or bottom, hit the bottom and then go higher. So again, same this week. All right, so move is not pretty sharp, not so strong on the euro New Zealand dollar, so gonna be a counter trend trade on this chart. Okay, and we still can see another leg lower on this chart. Okay, price still can drag lower for that move back to that bottom or new low before going to give us a longer term reversal on this chart. Okay, so on a lower time frame, they're going to be the trade. Okay, trade is very much gone. All right, trade is very much gone on it. All right, on this chart after having that sharp move. So you look in this, okay, this tiny correction to break out and continue to keep pushing higher that move. Okay, and if it keeps rising very, very aggressively, stay in. If not, then take off your profit for next leg like that. Okay, and if the breakout is coming, okay, you can't ignore that move. All right, it's tradable, but a bit, you know, tricky or bit, you know, we can say that risky to trade, okay, because you're gonna sell close to that floor, all right, and maybe not gonna get enough return on it, all right, and can get stopped out. So ignore and let the price tag that low and wait for this aggressive move, and again buy back to that top, all right, or breakout of that wedge. So this is also a good chart. Last week it is not a good chart right now. It was a good chart last week, all right, when I was asking you to look for a sell opportunity. Yes, but still a good chart for longer term, all right, not a good chart for short term. Yeah, because short term it has already moved a lot from the top, but yes, it is a good chart for longer term. So chart is very much clear, okay, so it to go all the way back to 86 areas, okay, so still got a lot of potential and short term opportunities gonna be over there on this chart. So next week we are simply looking for this to break down that 4-hour time frame, okay, this 4-hour time frame to break down, tag that low, or possible sharp move to the downside, all right, or okay, or push up but another leg higher back to that top, or slightly go higher and then drop again from this previous top, all right. So trade is very much gone. I have shown that trade last week, if you remember, sell opportunity from this previous high, all right, and once market you can open, yeah, you still can chase that trade after having that flat formation over there, all right, that flat formation. So it's gonna be slightly difficult to trade, yeah, you know, within that sideways market. It's not a trending chart right now, it's a sideways market, yeah. So breakout is also not a good opportunity at this chart, all right. So either wait for a flat formation and then sell, or wait for the price to go all the way back to that top and then look for a sell, okay. So this is not the trade, this is not the opportunity we are looking. It's a short-term opportunity, all right. It's a short-term opportunity which can offer you a couple of pips, but we are looking for a big drop on it, all right, which can offer us a lot of good pips on this chart all the way back to 86 areas. Okay, so dollar CAD, let's go to the 4-hour time frame analysis first. All right, so there you got the 4-hour time frame analysis. Okay, we got a breakout of that wedge, okay, and then let's go to the next 4-hour time frame analysis. We got a slow drop on it, okay. Last week I was asking you to pay attention at these areas, all right, price to hold. So okay, we are very less interested to trade on the dollar CAD for the downside. We are more interested to see sharp move to the upside on the dollar CAD, okay. So for next week, chart is very much clear, okay. It's running in a flag formation, all right, in a bigger, you know, 4-hour time frame correction. So that's the trade you are looking for, okay, on a bigger time on a 4-hour time frame chart, or up to 37, okay, up to 37. There must be a reason, okay, there must be a catalyst for that, or fundamental reason for that move to go up to that much high, okay. Maybe, you know, OPEC countries can ease restrictions on oil supply, all right, which can drive the, you know, oil prices lower and dollar higher, CAD lower, all right. So, or maybe Fed. So far Fed is not doing anything. They are just super, you know, dovish, all right, super dovish. So we may have a reason, all right. So highly likely you're going to see a reason after once price going to move, okay. So the chart is very much clear, okay, but yes, still price can drag all the way back to that low, all right, all the way back to that low, but it's a good, it's at a good place, good spot to look for buy again like that, okay. So your short-term trade is this for the next week, all right. So price to go there or all the way back to that top, okay. If I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, there's gonna be the opportunity, all right. So price is already trying to, you know, find its bottom somewhere there within these areas. So there is a 15-minute flag over there, all right. That flag to break out and continue to go higher, tag that top or new high, I mean new high within this channel, all right. All right, if you don't see breakout, prices keep dragging lower, yeah. So again, this is the trade from this low or new low, okay. So that's your trade for the next week. Direction is very much clear. So let me go to the 5-minute time frame. All right, so there, all right, so those, I mean, you're not gonna see anything on TradingView, guys. Actually, I'm using, you know, a pen on my charts, all right. So I'm drawing with that pen on my chart. So those who are watching me on other, you know, other platforms, they see my drawings, all right? They see my drawings, but those who are watching me on TradingView, they only gonna see my structure, all right? My patterns, and they only gonna listen to me, all right? So they're not gonna see my drawing, unfortunately, all right? So looking for this to break out, okay, and continue to keep pushing higher. This 5 to 50 minute time frame correction, all right, and this 4 hour time frame correction to break out. So actually I'm gonna, you know, show you a different thing over there, okay? So let's look at this. All right, so the trade you are looking, the trade which I was showing already. All right, so the trade you are looking on the dollar CAD. All right, so you already got the sell-off over there. Actually, the trade you are looking on dollar CAD is this, all right? That's the trade you are looking. Back to that low or up to the trend line, okay? So the trade which I was showing last week on the Kiwi CAD, what was the trade? That was the trade, all right? So you already got that trade on the Kiwi CAD, all right? Or let me tell you in a different way, okay? So what you got a left shoulder, all right? What you got a head, all right? What you got a right shoulder over there, okay? What you got there, you got a left shoulder, okay? What you got a right head over there, okay? What you are having over there, yeah, right shoulder is in building, okay? So simple analysis, okay? Simple analysis using classical chart formation, classical chart pattern formation, okay? So the trade is already gone, okay? So the trade is still there, okay? So that's the trade, okay? So you're looking for that top or bottom, we can say that because I have inverted my chart. You're looking for top on the dollar CAD, all right? Or in other words, you're looking 129 target on the dollar CAD, all right? So that's your trade, all right? So the trade which if you have already missed that trade on the CAD, okay? So we have seen that chart, we have seen pound dollar too, all right? So the CAD chief, okay? So CAD chief, very much same analysis like last week. You're looking for another leg lower all the way up to that trend line, okay? So we got the sell off on this chart, we got a sell on it last week, okay? So sell was pretty good, all right? And I got a correction, got a sell off again on this chart, all right? And so far it's doing good, all right? And still looking for this to continue to keep dragging lower. So you're looking this correction to break out once market gonna open, okay? Breakout, sell off, okay? Entry, stop, looking for it to more downside, okay? All the way back to that low. If breakout is not coming, all right, and price is going back to that top, okay? So this is the trade. You shouldn't be trading into that direction, all right? So the direction is this, okay? So go and trade into that direction, and there's going to be a good potential on this chart, okay? So once market you're going to open, you're looking for this breakout and looking for this sell opportunity, all right? That trend line to break down and continue like this, all right? So you got a breakout and you got a next leg over there, all right? That trade, similar trade you are looking there. Yeah, chief, dollar yen also went into a 4 hour time frame correction which I was showing last week, all right? So let's look at the bigger structure, okay? So structure is same, hasn't changed, all right? Looking for a big move on this chart for longer term for upside, okay? Let's go to the lower time frame, and the daily time frame is showing us that the correction is in building, all right? So correction is in formation, move is very much clear, okay? So if I'm gonna go to the 4 hour time frame, last week I was asking you to wait for a 4 hour time frame correction, all right? Or short term that trade, okay? Yeah, showing you that after having that correction. And once price is going to complete the trend, the move up to the trend line, you're looking this to hold, bounce off, and continue to go higher, okay? So that correction, yeah, so we got a correction and another leg lower. So we were looking for this to hold that impulse, all right, and continue to keep rising. So we got that continuation last week, and those who have traded on this move, they remember we got that next leg. So for next week, all right, so there is a correction, okay? That's a correction, okay? If I'm gonna look at this on a bigger time frame, all right, so you're looking that correction to break out when market gonna open, All right, that correction to break out and continue to keep pushing higher. All right, so this to that trade. Okay, so last week that was the short-term trade, if you remember, back to that top, or yeah, haven't seen exact price at to that top. I mean, yes, the week before, I think the week before. I think not week before, let me check the exact date. Okay, but short-term not there. All right, so the short-term trade wasn't there. So the week before was somewhere close to, let me check the exact date. All right, on a 7th of, yes, that short-term trade. All right, that short-term trade and a bigger correction, 4-hour time frame correction was, we were expecting on the dollar pairs. All right, as I have shown you the euro dollar chart for a correction. So next week, this correction to break out, your short-term target going to be that top. All right, that top. Okay, if not breaking and coming close to the floor, this floor. Okay, all right, so still a buy opportunity. Okay, so still a buy opportunity back to the previous top. Okay, so that's a dollar yen chart, pound CAD chart. Also a good chart to watch. All right, and let's straight away go to your 4-hour time frame. Okay, so price is struggling. Last week we were expecting it to drop. We got a sell off, we got a break even. All right, but we haven't seen sharp sell off on this chart, you know, on pound CAD. So if I'm gonna look at the old chart, okay, we got a nice sell off. All right, we got a nice sell off on a 1-hour time frame chart on this chart. Okay, at this area, and that was a good trade. All right, and then we got a, you know, spike over there during the Bank of England rate DCM. So if I'm gonna make my analysis more easy for you for next week, all right, just simply watch that resistance area, okay, for sell off. All right, and look for this to drop. Okay, or as long as price keep trending over that trend line on a 15-minute time frame, okay, wait for the price to fall aggressively. All right, fall aggressively like that and chase that fall, sharp fall, and sell it. All right, so either wait for a resistance or sell the sharp sell. All right, like that. All right, so pound CAD, Kiwi Chief, we got a drop on it, and let me check the old chart so that you guys can get the idea what to do next. Okay, so move to complete over there over the trend line. Okay, and break down or bounce back. Okay, break down this trend line for drop. If not breaking, then go for another leg higher. Okay, back to the channel as shown on the Euro New Zealand dollar chart. So if I'm gonna go to the lower time frame, okay, and I'm gonna show you this flat formation. Okay, so you're looking for that trade. Okay, that trade. If not coming, testing that top, stay bearish. Previous top. All right, so previous top. Kiwi yen also same, very much same. Okay, so Kiwi yen started to struggle to push more higher. Okay, so it's still in a trend. Okay, still in a bullish trend, slowly pushing higher but fading. All right, so the strength is fading over there. We are having head and shoulder formation here too. All right, but when we're gonna get a drop on it, drop gonna be sharp, right? Drop gonna be hard. All right, but they're gonna be drop. So you're simply looking for, yes, a big drop over there. So I'm gonna look at the, yeah, 4-hour time frame and gonna zoom it out and in here. So you are looking that target, this area. 69 target for medium to longer term. For short term, there are trades, okay, which you can take over there. And yeah, upside, we are not anticipating more upside, right? We are anticipating, yeah, we were looking for last week that move, that trade. We already got that move, okay, and we are, you know, looking this to continue to keep dragging lower. All right, so this flat form or expanding triangle formation, okay, this move we are looking, okay, this next leg. So if you don't see that leg, all right, so don't see that flat formation drop, okay, yeah, this 15-minute correction drop and breakout. All right, this is what we are looking right now, that move. Okay, if you don't see and price is going to test the previous top, Okay, watch price action and just simply again look for sell opportunity over there from this previous top or new high. All right. Okay, so better to stay, you know, stay short on these charts. All right. Okay, so better to stay short. We can see over there that the yen is losing its value after the recession. Okay, the way it has done in 2009. All right. Okay, after 2009. Okay, after crash, and then it has lost a lot of its value. All right, so it crashed. Okay, so it's trying to lose its value again. I mean, trying to repeat that previous behavior. But right now, or the problem which we are facing right now on the indices is that indices, you know, are extremely overvalued. We can say that. Okay, extremely yeah, in my opinion, indices are extremely overvalued. Some traders, some, you know, investors are still not you know, agree with that view. Okay, but when you look at the I mean, right now global, I mean, the global equity valuation is more than 126, I mean close to 126% of global GDP. All right, so we can say that 26% is more valuation. So once you're gonna see that the equity is gonna go into correction, then we're gonna see sharp sell-off here on these charts. Okay, so then you're gonna get a big drop, big move on this. Okay, so far they are pushing higher, short term keep pushing higher, so you can, you know, trade for short term for upside. And once you see that the price is, you know, forming new high or testing the previous high, you can start selling. You can start looking for sell-off opportunities like I have shown previously there on this chart. Okay, yeah, so we are, nothing new is just coming over there on this chart. Okay, so we got that sell-off, we are having that move. Okay, now we are expecting that trade. Okay, expecting that wave again. We're expecting price to just keep running within that pattern. All right, keep running within that formation. Okay, so it's nothing new on this chart, so good luck. All right, so Aussie yen is also very much same like that, but Aussie is a bit strong against the yen. All right, so there is possibility that this chart still can slightly push higher before going to drop. Okay, but yes, we are expecting drop on this chart too. All right, we are only bullish on the dollar yen. Okay, and we are bullish on the dollar against the yen. Okay, and bullish on the yen against the others. All right, okay, and you are looking for this to slightly push higher. Okay, and then drop. Okay, that's the trade. Right, that's the trade. That's a medium-term trade. Okay, it's not a short-term trade. Yeah, we can see sharp sell-off. Okay, so sharp sell-off can drive this pair aggressively lower, but for right now there is correction. Okay, which still can drive slightly higher this pair before going to drop. Okay, as long as price is trending, short-term trending for upside. Okay, so you can either wait or can trade for short-term, but better once you see the price is forming new high or struggling to push more higher and dropping aggressively, so start selling them. Start selling. All right, so New Zealand dollar and US dollar. Okay, so struggling. This chart has extended a lot. All right, and we're expecting it to drop, right, at least up to the trend line or up to 70 before going to do anything. Yeah, so we are having a bigger sideways market on it, or bigger daily correction we can see over there. All right, this bigger daily correction. So pattern is very much same like the Kiwi cat chart, guys. It's also forming head and shoulder formation. All right, so we are in a right shoulder formation. Okay, and looking for this to drag lower. All right, but yes, it can test that top. All right, the way Australian dollar US dollar is testing, have shown you last week, Australian dollar US dollar. So this chart also can, you know, test that top, but you are looking price action. You are not looking price to test that top. You are looking price action simply. Okay, and you're looking that trade. Okay, this is your trade, the trade, or go up to 70. All right, so simple analysis, just price to just hold the resistance. All right, it is holding. We got sell off last week. All right, and we were looking for this to keep dragging lower, and we're gonna search the same trade again. Okay, so if price don't give you, if price is not going to give you price action at the previous top, okay, and trying to push more higher, all right, so let this move to happen, then again start selling it from the previous top. Okay, same analysis like last week. As said, market was pretty slow. All right, and on this chart you are looking for sell off. Okay, price to complete that small tiny leg back to the previous top and sell off. Okay, if I'm gonna invert that chart, I'm gonna pull out my euro Australian dollar chart. All right, so if I'm gonna go to the candles, I'm gonna look at this, and I'm gonna move that chart there. Okay, so we can see there on the euro hours, price is about to test that previous low. All right, this previous low. And last week what I was showing, this short-term trade first. All right, you have seen that trade. Okay, so this week on the Australian dollar, US dollar, complete that one more leg there. Okay, back to that bottom and bounce off, correct, go back up. All right, so euro Australian dollar, bounce off, correct, go back up, or go back up. And on Australia, maybe some of you guys are going to be confused when I'm inverting my chart. All right, but yes, the formation is same almost on both currencies. All right, so if I'm gonna make it correct, my scale, I'm gonna remove that chart. Okay, and so you're looking for short term one more up leg. Okay, last week this correction, yeah, we got a more upside, so this to complete there. Okay, and that's the trade. So ignore this tiny pop up, it's almost back to the top. So watch price action for a sell off on this chart. So euro pound, okay, euro pound is just keep dragging lower. All right, and that's the structure, very much same like last week. We are still in a sell off, right, on this pair on the euro against the pound. Pound is gaining, yeah, we may see another leg lower on the euro pound next week, short term, yeah, and some price action over there, this leg, okay, and then sharp move from that floor and then quick reversal. So stay trending for short term on this chart next week. All right, and price to complete that leg there and then bounce off a correct, and price to go back up. All right, so as structure is showing on a bigger time frame. So pound chief is also very much same. Okay, I'm gonna look at this for a time frame, price to complete another leg over there at this previous top or slightly push higher, correct, okay, go higher, correct, go higher, or sharp fall. Okay, so we are expecting sharp fall over there. So if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, price is going for the next leg. All right, so once market gonna open, you're simply looking for this trade first. All right, that trade, okay, this trade from that previous top, flat formation or possible stronger sell-off. Okay, or let the price form new high, then again start looking for this to go lower. Euro as simple flat formation, okay, as shown on the euro Australian dollar and US dollar. Okay, so this flat formation. Okay, so you're looking for bounce off, correct, and that trade. Okay, it can break down before going to reverse. So if it is going to break down, okay, then it is not going to change the buy setup buy opportunity. Okay, so breakout is possible, so make sure you get into the trade on time rather than getting into the trade before. All right, so you're waiting for this, that, and in. Okay, in, put stop behind that and let the price continue to go higher. If breaks down, okay, if it breaks down the previous low, right, then still you're looking for it to go back up. Uzi CAD, all right, so same trade as shown. All right, so slightly push higher, and that's the trade, okay, for next week. On a lower time frame, price is still trending. All right, so slightly can push higher for next leg over there. All right, this next leg. All right, so better to trade this move rather than trading that move. All right, so yeah, just watch flat formation there too. All right, that flat formation like I have shown on the Australian dollar, US dollar, euro Australian dollar, and on Aussie CAD. Okay, so same opportunity looking. So pound yen still trending for upside. Correct, continue, or sharp fall. Okay, correct, continue, and then sharp fall, or give us a sharp fall from the current price. Okay, and give us that trade. Okay, so if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, all right, so lower time frame. Okay, so once market gonna open, you looking for a sharp sell-off, correction, and that trade. All right, that trade all the way back to that low or break the trend, continue to go lower. A counter trend trade, okay, but still worth taking to watch. So we are expecting a longer term reversal on it, okay, but within that longer term, you know, formation wedge, we still can see another leg lower. So still, you know, it's not a, we can say that I mean, not confirmed that this pair is going to reverse for longer term. So last week, yeah, I have shown you, let me check the exact date, right? The last weekly market outlook was on 7th. Yeah, but before last week price was there. Okay, and this short-term trade. So we have seen that, and price remained within that sideways market. So volatility is dropping, all right? So volatility in the currency market and in the stock market is also dropping, guys. Volatility is not there yet. So that's the reason we had a slow week last week, because, you know, we were, you know, experiencing huge volatility since March. All right, since last 2 March, huge volatility was there. Now that volatility is dropping, and because of that, you know, 50 pip move, 100 pip move seems nothing, all right? So it looks very, very small. But yes, at some point market gonna go back to normal volatility. Okay, so break down and continue to keep dragging lower. Okay, so pound to break down, continue to keep dragging lower back to this previous bottom. Okay, so same goes with the pound New Zealand dollar. So you're looking for a sell-off on this chart, all right? Yeah, so correct, and this trade, okay, back to that low on a lower time frame, watch it and look for a correction. Okay, correction is already there, so you're simply looking for, once more gonna open, breakout, and continue to keep dragging lower. All right, so EuroCAD, you know, EuroCAD is struggling. Okay, EuroCAD is struggling, so sell is not a best opportunity right now on the EuroCAD. Okay, so I think you should avoid going into that direction. Okay, but yes, let the price break down, okay, test the previous bottom and look for this trade rather than this opportunity. All right, previous low. So Aussie Chief, yes, short too. You're looking for same trade I have shown on the Euro hours. Okay, so you're looking for this to sell off, correct, and that trade next week. Same trade like Aussie CAD. Okay, so same opportunity like Australian dollar, US dollar, nothing changed on this chart. So Euro Chief to go back up, test that top and drop. All right, test this previous top and sell off. So gold is a bit interesting. All right, so longer term, that daily wedge, a daily flag, we can say that. All right, on a lower time frame, when market, you know, open, you're looking for this, you know, this breakout. Okay, and that to go higher and that trade then. Okay, last week, what was the chart, what was the move? Okay, these corrections. All right, yeah, lower time frame, 50-minute correction to continue to keep pushing higher. Okay, and we were expecting to tag and then draw. We haven't seen that, one more up leg. All right, so next week when market, you know, open, breakout, that trade, and then drop all the way back to the trend line. All right, so that's the structure, expanding triangle formation. All right, so short term buy on gold. Right, so if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, you're looking that to break out, all right, and that move and then drag this trade for next week when market open. So setup is not there yet. Okay, so selling the gold is not good at the moment. So silver, when market gonna open, you're looking for this short-term trade. Okay, how far it goes, just follow. First of all, you look in another leg over there. Okay, so same like this previous one, and then drop. So we got a breakout. Okay, so last week, as I have asking you to look for breakout, continuation, but breakout wasn't so strong. All right, so continuation trade, yeah, this trade is not there. So you're looking for another short-term buy opportunity. Okay, how far it goes, just follow. If it goes to 30, great. Okay, if not, then take off your profit, or let me pull out my fib lines. All right, okay, so this tiny correction, which is just there, breakout. Okay, so correct and then drop, or 100% retracement of this move. Okay, so this is a good chart, this is a good move to watch for next week. So if I'm gonna look at the 4-hour time frame, all right, so this is what we are expecting, a bigger huge sideways market on silver right now. So let's go to the further lower time frame. Okay, so when market gonna open, you look in these tiny corrections to keep surging. All right, at least up to that top short term 28. All right, so this bigger ABC move. Okay, so similar the way you have seen there, so same pattern you are looking. Okay, so that you got a sharp seller from 30, you got a pullback. All right, you got a correction, you get another pullback. Okay, so this is the trade I'm asking you to look for right now. And then once price complete that, then again you're looking for this to drop to the downside. Bitcoin, so simply expect correction from 50,000. all right, expect correction, right? So correction is possible. Let me check the 6-hour time frame chart, or 8. Yes, there you got. So we got a break up, we are about to hit the 50,000 mark. All right, so would not suggest you to search, you know, buy opportunities over there. Okay, so I would suggest you to first of all trade with all precautions. If you are trading on the Bitcoin, okay, it's not a best you know, best setup right now for you guys. Okay, so if you are trading on the Bitcoin, this is not a best setup for you. All right, so the reason, it has moved a lot. All right, and you need proper, you know, risk management and proper, you know, entries to trade on the Bitcoin at current levels. All right, so I mean, you can trade, all right, but you should not trade for longer term. I mean, if you are expecting that you're gonna buy Bitcoin there at 50,000 and gonna hold that for longer term and gonna be profitable for something like, you know, I mean, you're gonna be a millionaire by buying Bitcoin at current levels. Okay, that's not going to happen. All right, that's just a dream, or fake dream, we can say that. Yes, it's a good I mean, chart right now for those traders, those who are trading for short-term reason. It's providing them volatility. All right, and providing them volatility and staying trending. All right, so when a chart or when an asset is trending, okay, so it's easy to trade on them. All right, what you search corrections, and you trade with the trend. So it's easy to trade on a trending chart. Okay, but when it comes to trade on a, you know, chart which remains sideways, all right, so there, you know, you see problems. All right, because you look for reversals on those charts, and looking for reversal is not an easy job. All right, so it's the most difficult part of the trading, to search for the reversal. Okay, because you are expecting, let's say you're expecting that the price going to reverse from 50,000, but market is not doing anything at that 50,000. all right, so a reversal is the most difficult part of the trading. All right, so trading with trend or trading on those charts which are extremely strong trending is easy, as with compared to those charts which are, you know, sideways or choppy, we can say that. Okay, that they are, you know, a bit difficult to trade. Okay, so reversal, so searching reversal is not an easy job. All right, but searching continuation trade is very, very easy. So that's the reason why every time you see that the people, all the time people ask to trade trending. Trend is your friend. All right, so you're looking for a correction over there. All right, and that correction to just keep pushing higher. As long as trend is there, just stay with the trend. All right, rather than, you know, expecting, you know, I mean, just thinking in your mind that this is going to happen. When something going to happen, you're going to see that on your chart. Okay, when you're going to see that on your chart, just follow that. All right, just follow that price action. So price action is the key, rather than just assuming in your mind that this is going to happen. All right, so just wait for another correction and Bitcoin to stay trending. So what I was showing you a couple of years ago, if you remember, okay, I was showing you to look for buy on this coin. Yeah, no, people are talking about that coin, Dogecoin. All right, so 2K investment will give you 72K. So that was the time, guys, to invest into the cryptocurrencies. All right, so there are many coins which have gone, or we can say that many coins have lost. You don't know where they have gone. All right, so you're not gonna see strength on all coins. Right, maybe where you are trying to invest, all right, that's not the best choice. All right, that's not the good coin which gonna rise in longer term. So choosing the right coin, all right, or right stock or longer term, yeah, is the work to do. Okay, so we were expecting strength on many coins. All right, on many cheap coins, we can say that, but all are not rising. All right, just couple of coins are pushing higher, rising. All right, but what is the advantage there? The advantage is that you're gonna have a very small investment, okay, but return gonna be so much high. Yeah, if all coins are not rising, just 1 or 2 coins are rising, all right, those coins gonna cover everything which you have invested on this market. All right, so there are many coins which are still sitting at the bottom, all right, and have potential to rise, okay, and have potential to surge. All right, so because Bitcoin is rising, and at some point when we're going to see diversification, all right, so people can choose to invest in those coins, and they can rise. All right, all of them are not going to rise, that's for sure. Okay, many of them gonna lost. All right, many of them gonna vanish. You're not gonna see them. Some of them gonna rise. Yeah, so that's the reason you shouldn't invest on a single coin. Okay, so let's say you are planning to invest, let's say 10 grand, all right, or 5 grand on a single coin. So rather than investing that 10 grand or a 5 grand on a single coin, so spread that on a 10 coins. All right, so if one of them is going to rise, that will give you more than the money you're gonna invest on a cryptocurrencies. Okay, so spread that rather than investing that on a single coin. So I'm telling you for a longer term point of view, not telling you a short term, okay, where the next 15-minute or 30-minute trade gonna be. I'm just telling you, a longer term perspective. All right, so we have seen a good strength on Dogecoin. We were expecting it to rise all the way up to 0.019. We were expecting strength on the ADA too. Okay, so we have seen at least strength on this chart on a 0.019. okay, so and still it can continue to go higher. So you're not going to see that kind of strength, return on Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is not going to give you that kind of strength, all right, that kind of return, that's for sure. All right, okay, so let's look at the oil, and we're going to look at the couple of coins as well. So oil is just keep rising. Okay, so oil still has the potential to go beyond 65. All right, so you're simply looking for a correction, and that correction to just keep pushing higher. So we're expecting a sideways market on oil once price gonna tag the 65 or 60 or 70 mark. All right, so they're gonna be again a sideways market on oil. Okay, so and they're gonna be a struggle. Oil gonna start to struggle. So as long as price is trending, so just stay trending. All right, so keep trending for short term up. Okay, and your target gonna be the 65 first. All right, on oil target 65. Same goes with the WTI. All right, so you're expecting this to tag 70 area. All right, so correct on a 4-hour time frame and continue. So if a deeper correction is coming, okay, deeper correction is coming, this is going to be a good, okay, so deeper correction going to be a good for you to trade trending on WTI. All right, so natural gas, okay, natural gas is just staying sideways while, you know, many other, you know, natural gas related assets are surging, but natural gas on Henry Hub is not doing anything. All right, so we can see sharp breakout. All right, sharp breakout can come and it can surge beyond 350. All right, or another leg and then higher. So this is not a best chart for us right now. It was a best chart, all right, you know, when we have seen, you know, crash in March. Okay, it was a best chart, we were trading on that chart. Okay, but what, you know, was the problem with that chart at that time? You know, many brokers, they have, you know, raised the margin requirements. Yeah, it wasn't on the natural gas, it was on the oil too. When oil went negative, many, you know, brokers, they raised the margin requirements. Okay, so similar thing happened here on the natural gas. Otherwise, that was a perfect longer term buy opportunity. Yeah, I have shown you these charts, yeah, if you remember in the previous weekly market outlook. All right, now it has extended a lot, all right, and back within the average price. Okay, so within that average price, it still can keep pushing higher, or we can see another leg lower for a flat formation, or a flag for more upside. So it's not a best chart for short-term traders. You still can trade, okay, but for a longer-term trader, it's not a best chart to spend time on it. All right, so copper to just keep trending. All right, copper to just keep trending, go for an expanding triangle and just keep pushing higher, or a flag formation over there. Okay, flag. So not a best chart, correction happened and gone. Okay, but maybe next week, during the next week, you can see correction over there for this leg. Okay, that leg. All right, so dollar rand. So dollar rand, okay, dollar rand is also a good chart to trade for longer term. Yeah, so same like the dollar peso, I have just shown you dollar peso trending for upside. Dollar rand is also trending longer term for upside. Yeah, so it's a good chart to start buying. All right, so if I'm gonna look at the lower time frame, as you guys can see, that price is tagging the previous bottom. All right, previous low, it's tagging the previous low. So you're expecting it to hold, okay, hold and bounce off, and that's the trade. Okay, if breaking, all right, if breaking, we are not expecting this to go, you know, much lower. All right, so still gonna create a buy opportunity. So breakout is possible. Okay, this breakout is possible. Okay, but this is the trade. That's the trade. You're setting up for a buy opportunity. So let's look at the lower time frame. Okay, so when market gonna open, you are looking this to happen. Okay, that's your price action. All right, so when market open, that's your price action. Enter, get into the trade, stop. Okay, correct, add more, and that's the trade. All right, if price action is not appearing over there and it's keep dragging lower, okay, wait for the price to finish its next leg lower and wait for a sharp bullish move. Okay, so that's going to be the trade next week on this chart. Again, you can add a couple of more once price gonna start surging into your way. Okay, so same goes on the dollar Chinese yuan. All right, so we are expecting this to at least go back up, flat formation. Not a best chart. Okay, still trending to the downside. Breakout can drag lower, but flat formation we are expecting on it. All right, and same goes with the Dow. All right, so Dow is also, we were, you know, super bullish on US equities when we had a crash. Okay, we were super bullish. People are talking about now that you know, you see that US 30 super bullish, we got a strong aggressive leg. We were super bullish on the Nasdaq 100 index, we were super bullish on the S&P 500. all right, and we were super bullish on the US Russell 2000 as well. All right, so all US indices have done tremendously well. All right, so look at these updates running. They were just running into one direction. So we got a, you know, a lot of money was there. Okay, a lot of money was there. Okay, just look at this on small caps. Look at that, how small caps has done. I have, you know, showing this chart since last couple of weeks. All right, 3-4 weeks I'm showing this chart. Look at that, how strong it was. All right, so gained more than 100%. all right, small caps gained more than 100%. All right, so we were super bullish when we had that crash. Okay, when we were, you know, having intervention from the central banks. Now what? All right, so now the next move is very much same on it. Okay, so you are trading on a lower time frame for short term, buy the dip opportunity and waiting for a 4-hour time frame pullback or 8-hour time frame pullback or daily time frame pullback. All right, so short term stay trending, and you know, yeah, these small moves, okay, correct, and these small moves, and wait for a deeper pullback as said on the S&P 500. Right, so same goes with the Russell 1000. All right, Russell 1000 is also trending. Okay, correction, expecting correction over there, and that correction to, so far on a short term, on a lower time frame, these are your trades. Okay, so if price pull back, that's your trade. We'll look at that on a lower time frame, but yeah, be prepared for that move, another leg lower within that channel. Okay, so on a lower time frame, short term trending for upside, all these US indices. All right, so test that and that short term trade. Okay, back to that top or new high, and take off your profit on time. Don't stay in for longer term for the hope of a big move. All right, the same goes with the US Russell 2000. All right, so that's short term target or new high. Okay, new high. If I'm gonna look at the 4-hour time frame, right, so if I'm gonna draw a trend line over there, a short term one more leg, take off your profit on time. Don't stay in. All right, don't stay in the market for longer term. All right, keep taking your profit, because there is overvaluation concerns. All right, so test these floors. All right, and continue to keep pushing higher. Okay, another leg higher. Russell 3000 is also same. Okay, so short term one more leg. All right, so this, which is already happening, guys, over there. Okay, but if test that, hold that, and this short term move for upside. All right, or on a bigger time frame, you're expecting to pull back. All right, so this pullback to happen. As said, if US 10-year yield keeps pushing higher aggressively, okay, that can drive the indices lower. Okay, we may see sell-off, we may see correction on the indices, and that can offer us a good buy the dip opportunity for next leg. All right, so German 30 is also same, but German 30 is not doing the way the US indices are doing. So money was there on the US indices. Yeah, there was the money. So this to just keep pushing higher slowly. All right, form new high, tag this previous top. I mean, break, it's already breaking. All right, so you're simply looking for this to just keep pushing higher. So short term trending trade. Okay, so this to continue to keep pushing higher and wait for a bigger pullback. All right, okay, so keep pushing higher, that move next week. Okay, so UK 100 index is still there. Okay, so this chart is still there. So if I'm gonna look at this 4-hour time frame chart, so the trade you are looking for next week when market gonna open is this. All right, that's the trade. Okay, back to that top. Price already broken out. Okay, already broken out. These corrections broken out and trying to continue to go higher. So watch it to pull back. All right, and give you a continuation trade, or test or go into an expanding triangle formation this low and then go higher. Okay, so this move, this next leg higher, gonna give you a sell-off on the pound pairs, which I have just shown you. All right, so you're gonna get a sell-off on the pound dollar chart. Okay, so pound dollar chart still can give you a sell-off. So pound dollar chart is still, I mean, this to go higher and pound to get lower. Okay, and it has the potential to go all the way back to that top. All right, this previous top. Yeah, so it's still in a lag. This UK 100 index is still in a huge lag, so there you are looking for a buy opportunity. Okay, so this to keep pushing higher. All right, this CAC 40 to keep pushing higher, previous top, or go for in a flat formation. Same goes with this stock 600. All right, and the same goes with the 200. Yeah, Uzi, you know, S&P ASX 200, same goes with that. Keep break the previous top and continue to go higher, or test the previous bottom and form a flat formation. So Nifty, yeah, correction or short term still bullish on it, as I have shown on the S&P 500. All right, so 15 to 30 minute still push up. Okay, or and wait for a bigger daily pullback. All right, now let's look at the palladium or platinum. All right, so platinum is on the move. Okay, we were expecting that move to happen. All right, so it was extremely cheap at that time. All right, when we were expecting this to rise, okay, it went higher, okay, but then we have experienced crashed. All right, and then this crashed, we have seen, you know, strength. So I do, you know, I have already shared, you know, buy opportunities when silver was close to 1180, 1170. Yeah, at the same time we were buying this. Okay, if you go to my silver chart, you can see over there we were buying the silver. Yeah, after having that crash, we had crash on the platinum too, and I was showing, you know, buy opportunities at that time because that was a good time to go for long on this. But right now it is just keep rising. All right, and it's so strong, we can see over there. Yeah, but what we are expecting, as we can see, as we can see, that metals were undervalued. All right, after you know, after that crash. Okay, so metal was undervalued. Market is not doing, it's just repeating this cycle. All right, this cycle which we have experienced in 2008. All right, so we have experienced crash, all right, and then we have seen recovery, all right, and then again we have seen, you know, recession. You can see that a long you know, a long recovery, you know, I mean we can see that there are many other factors which are driving this price lower on the platinum. All right, not just not just one factor. Okay, there are many factors, like, you know, car manufacturers, they moved away from platinum to palladium. All right, so there are many, you know, other factors which were driving this lower. Okay, but what it is doing right now, just repeating the recovery cycle. All right, and trying to continue to go higher. But what trade gonna be after that? Again, similar move. Okay, a huge longer term sell off on platinum once they're gonna finish their bullish move. Okay, so far, you know, correct and keep rising. All right, so correct and keep rising, like gold. All right, gold, what gold has done, gold was rising, now it's turn, it's the other metals turn. All right, now the other metals are trying to follow the gold, which were behind. Okay, so correct and just keep going higher. So I don't have a perfect opportunity on this chart. Okay, just showing you my, you know, thought on this chart. Okay, what this can do. All right, but yes, there are gonna be a longer term sell off, a cyclical sell off on this once it's gonna finish its bullish move. Right, cyclical sell off back to these lows. All right, now let's look at the coins. Okay, which coins we should pay attention. Okay, so where is the GME? Okay, no one is talking about the GME. People were talking about the buy the GME and GameStop Corporation. Okay, so last week we have seen an image, if you remember. Okay, we are back at the bottom, so don't follow the hype. So AMC is also back at the bottom, right? So these were the charts which, I mean, were in headlines a couple of weeks ago. So Tesla trending, Tesla to stay trending, right? You look in Tesla. Okay, so very much chart is very much clear, correction is underway. All right, so the next week, the trade you are looking to, your trade is very much clear on this chart. Okay, so you're looking for this move, okay, back to that top or new leg high. Make sure you use proper risk VAR ratio on Tesla, because Tesla is also, you know, having, you know, valuation concerns. All right, so yeah, chart is very much clear on the Tesla. You're looking at next leg over there at the previous top. All right, this previous top or new high, NIO. All right, so yes, very much clear chart. Okay, a bigger correction or stay sideways. Okay, so that's the I mean, this is the trade. Okay, back to that top or next leg higher. All right, so this is not looking good right now. All right, but yes, it is in a correction. All right, so short sellers are trying to push prices lower. Okay, but yes, people know that there is, you know, worth taking these shares for longer term buy. Okay, so you're looking for that. And Apple also continuation. Okay, next leg higher. Amazon next leg higher, same like last week. Correction is just appearing over there. Okay, this leg, next leg to break out and continue to go higher, test the previous top or new high. Microsoft to go into correction and continue to go higher. All right, so correction, that correction, short term seem like the S&P 500. All right, short term stay trending. So Nvidia also short term stay trending, but yes, go back for a flat formation. Google is just, you know, doing tremendously well. It's just going higher, so you need a correction or trade short term within these flat formations. All right, for more upside. Facebook also a buy opportunity from that 250 areas. All right, Zoom also to keep pushing higher. Okay, now let's look at the coins and then we're gonna finish. Couple of coins. All right, so the coins you should pay attention. All right, the coins, Ethereum. Yeah, if you believe that you're gonna buy Ethereum at the current price and you're gonna have, you know, price at something like 50,000 like Bitcoin, is not going to happen. All right, this is just a dream. It's not going up to 50,000. But yes, as said, those who are trading on the cryptocurrencies, all right, so you can trade on them for short term. Okay, so short term again, correct and stay trending. All right, so correct and stay trending. But coins you should pay attention for buy. Look at that, where it is right now. It's at 1.18. all right, the coin which I was talking about is running around 150. all right, that was the coin which I was talking about to watch. All right, before that I was talking about to watch the buy on the Ethereum when it was there. If you do remember, just go and look at my, you know, September weekly market outlooks. All right, go and look for September weekly market outlook. So Ethereum is not going to give you good return, guys. Just those assets which are, you know, moved a lot, they are not going to give you good return. But assets which are good to watch and still staying close to the floor can give you good return. Okay, so you should pay attention on those coins. Now OITA has, you know, OITA moved. All right, OITA moved already, but yes, OITA still can run. All right, and another thing you should pay attention. Okay, and another thing, let's do some, you know, calculation there, or let's put it there. Okay, so if you're gonna invest on this chart and let's say you are using stop loss over there. All right, so the percentage you're gonna get, okay, so the money you are you know, risking over there is 100%. okay, and you are trying, yeah, so your money you are risking over there is 100%. okay, and trying to get 400%. all right, so 1 to 4, your, you know, risk reward ratio gonna be 1 to 4. So is it making sense to hold, to buy a bit OITA at current price for 1 to 4 return, for 1 to 4 risk reward ratio? In my opinion, it's not making, you know, it's not a best you know, trade to take right now. First of all, you will have to wait a lot to be profitable on that trade. All right, and the second thing is that your risk reward ratio is not good enough to take that trade. It's not worth to take that trade. All right, you're gonna, okay, so if I'm gonna check the previous move, okay, so it took almost 50 days to reach up to $6 mark. All right, and let's say it take, you know, again similar kind of days, let's say 100. all right, okay, so let's say 100. So after 100 days you're gonna get, you know, after risking 100%, all right, you're gonna get 1 to 4. Let's say you are risking 1,000. all right, so you're gonna get 4,000. all right, which is not worth taking. Let's say you're gonna invest 10,000. all right, then 40,000. It's not worth taking to take that trade at current price. Okay, so the trade is already gone. Okay, so if you have bought it somewhere there when it was sitting close to 30 or 25 cent areas, okay, that was the place to accumulate the coins. Okay, just look at your risk reward ratio. All right, so that was the time to hold. So if you are planning to invest on these coins which have moved a lot right now, all right, so better to abandon that idea, and yes, wait for the prices to come back close to the previous bottom. If prices come back close to the previous bottom, then invest. Okay, then invest, then accumulate, and then hold, and then okay, look for that. So opportunity is still there on this coin. Okay, but price is not good. Opportunity is good, opportunity is still there, but price is not good. So you are, yes, for short-term traders, you still can trade, as I said. Okay, so for short-term trading, this is still a good opportunity, and you are waiting for corrections and price to just keep pushing higher. All right, for short-term traders, corrections like I have shown already on the Ethereum. Okay, wait for the correction and stay trending. Okay, like price is correcting right now. Okay, means seems to me that you know, OITA was lagging. Now OITA is picking up like the Ethereum. All right, OITA is picking up now. Okay, so these corrections to continue to go higher. So if you are planning to invest for longer term, then this is not a best price for you. Wait for the price to dip all the way back to the previous bottom, close to 30, 35 or 25 cent areas, then accumulate, then buy, and then hold for, you know, next couple of years, like 1 to 2 years. All right, and it has the potential. All right, this has the potential, and Ripple has the potential. Okay, so Ripple also is yeah, this is going to be the first coin, I mean, to rise if we haven't seen, you know, SEC claim on XRP. All right, but this coin hasn't it is still trying to rise. Okay, people are still trying to accumulate this coin, and they still believe that SEC is not going to succeed in their mission. All right, the mission they have started to press this coin. All right, they're not gonna be successful. Okay, so this coin is still at a good price, we can say that. Okay, but yes, 60 cent is not a good price. All right, 60 cent is not a good price. It still can dip back to this previous lows. All right, it still can dip up to 17 cent, 20 cent. All right, or 25 cent. So you can accumulate that. All right, you can, as said, spread your capital. Don't just simply tie your capital to a one coin. All right, so putting your capital on a one coin is not worth taking. All right, so you're still looking this to rise. So OITA is just going. All right, OITA still has the potential. All right, all the way back to $6 mark. Why you are having these rise? Why, you know, these coins are rising now? All right, why they are rising now? Just ask that question yourself. Why these coins are rising now? Why they were not rising when Bitcoin was rising? Okay, now investors are looking to diversify their you know, their portfolio. All right, now they are trying to pick and choose those coins which are still undervalued but has, you know, good future. All right, so Bitcoin is not the chart which is going to give you good return. So these coins which can give you good return. All right, so again, if I'm gonna, you know, put that risk reward ratio on Bitcoin, yeah, so highly likely you're gonna get stopped out rather than having more upside. So your risk is very much limited on these coins because they are close to zero. All right, and have a lot of potential to rise. All right, but Bitcoin is not there. Bitcoin is 50,000, and yes, that's not worth taking to hold for longer term, guys. Okay, so Litecoin is also has a potential to keep pushing higher. Okay, but you should not you know, invest on the Litecoins for, you know, a longer term perspective, as have shown on the OITA. All right, so just trade for short term with the trend. Okay, so watch for the correction. Yeah, 29 cent is a good price. All right, so between you know, 15 cent to 30 cent. Ripple is a good, all right? Ripple is a good coin to accumulate between 15 cent to 30 cent. Okay, so what's going to happen if Ripple is not going to rise? Worst case scenario, all right? The worst case scenario is that it's going to give you enough time to close your trades on a break even, all right? Let's see if worse is going to happen with the Ripple. Yeah, it's still going to give you average price between 20 to 30 cent, all right? If it is not going to rise for longer term. But when you're going to buy, you know, a coin close to $2 and expecting it to rise like $5 or $6, all right, it can again fall back to 50 cent, all right, or 25 cent areas, and can stay there for next 1 to 2 years. Okay, not going to give you enough time to close your trade on break even. Yeah, then you will have to realize your losses. Okay, so when you're going to buy them as much close to bottom as they can give you the opportunity to buy, okay, it will give you enough time to close your position on break even in case if they are not going to rise, or in case you need your capital back. All right, so think from that point of view and trade accordingly. And if you are a short-term trader, okay, then you look in them to keep rising. All right, so XRP is also rising, and Monero is also rising. All right, so yes, this coin is also rising, and a year ago I think I was showing you that coin to rise too. All right, so let me check if I do get that chart from my profile. Let's try this. That's too old. Let's try with the T. All right, yes, there you got the Monero, right? So it remained there close to the floor. Now it's rising. All right, now it's rising. So okay, so if I'm gonna look at this, okay, so it remained close to the floor, okay, for almost you know, from October 2018 to October, we can say that April, you know, April 2020, and now started to rise. All right, so yeah, they are finally rising. All right, and if you are trading now on them, okay, so then simply trade for short term. All right, so simply trade for short term and watch corrections. Okay, so watch pullbacks. As long as Bitcoin keep rising, these, yeah, 250 is a bit expensive price. Okay, so you shouldn't trade on them for longer term. Just trade on them for short term correction and continue to go higher. Dash is also, you know, doing the same. Dash and Tether. Let me check if I do have chart on this. Dash. Okay, so this is also rising finally. So after sitting at the floor after a longer term and rising, but they you know, these coins are still expensive. Okay, they are now worth taking, guys. So coins which are close to, you know, $100 or $50 mark, they are expensive. They are not going to give you enough return, honestly. Okay, so you should choose those coins which are in pence, all right, which are in pence. So, but yes, continuation. So Lisk is also trying to pop up. All right, this is also trying to pop up. So, you know, NEM is also trying to pop up. So short-term trade. Okay, so short-term trading with the trend. Okay, so stay trending. All right, so stay trending on these 4-hour time frame corrections to just keep rising, correct, and break, keep breaking. All right, so NEM, we have just seen that chart. Okay, so Lumen is also, you know, popping up. All right, so it's also close to 51 cent. Let me check this chart. XLM USD. All right, so this is also surging now after sitting at the floor. You know, after sitting at the floor, it's just also pushing. Yeah, so sitting close to zero, all right? And don't miss it. Okay, so Tokyo investment will give you 232. So you should search these kind of coins, okay, not those coins which are already testing those tops. Okay, now go and check which are still sitting close to that floor, all right, still sitting close to the zero mark, okay, and has the potential. Okay, so the most important thing, has the potential. All right, it's worth taking to invest on them. Okay, so XVG Mona coin is also trying to push our ADA, just gone crazy. All right, okay, let's look at this chart, ADA chart. All right, ADA and USD, or maybe USDT, maybe with the other. All right, ADA USD. So maybe I haven't posted that chart here, okay, but you know, I was showing that chart for buy when it was close to these areas. Okay, so yes, they have gone simply. Okay, so opportunities are gone very much, so you should trade only for short term rather than for longer term. All right, yes, they're gonna get back to the bottom too again. All right, they're not gonna stay trending for like Bitcoin. Okay, so make sure you close your trades on time. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Enough for this week. Hopefully you have learned something. All right, so you bought that at a 4 cent. You bought a Cardano at 4 cent. Great. All right, great. Now you are having, you know, decent money. If you bought at a 4 cent, yeah, I was, you know, showing buy within these areas when it was, you know, it was there within these areas. Look at testing these lows there. All right, or when we were having, you know, double bottom over there. All right, so that was a long ago. People obviously, you know, don't remember that. Okay, so it's almost, you can say that 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years, yeah, it's a lot of time. All right, lot of, I mean, long time ago. So we are normally a longer term trader, not a short term trader. So, you know, we search opportunities for longer term, not for short term. All right, so Dogecoin is also rising. So thank you very much for coming into the meeting. So a good list of current bottom crypto. Again, all coins are not going to rise. Okay, just understand that. Yeah, there are many you know, coins which are not good enough to invest. All right, all coins are not going to rise. Again, if you are planning to invest in the cryptocurrencies, okay, so you know, try to divert your risk, diversify your capital. Okay, so maybe you are planning to invest on a single coin, but that single coin is not going to rise and the rest of the market is going to rise. All right, so you're gonna be the unluckiest man, all right, of the earth. So when you're gonna diversify your risk, when you're gonna, you know, choose, let's say 5 or 10 coins and gonna invest within 5 to 10 coins, all right, so all 5 or 10 coins are not rising, just 1 or 2 coin is going to rise. That's what I was saying, you know, 2 years ago. I'm just repeating same statement again, right? That's what I was saying, you know, 2 years ago. I was saying that, guys, you know, you should invest, you should spread your capital on all coins rather than, you know, 1 or 2 coins. Choose the best coins, do some investment, do some research, all right, and then invest. Okay, which is good project, and then invest and make a list, 5 or 10 coins list, all right, and spread your capital on those 5 or 10 coins. Yeah, if one of them is going to rise, okay, you're gonna make more money than, you know, investing. Okay, so those coins which are already, you know, gone, they're not gonna give you enough return, so better to avoid trading on those coins, all right, because they can give you, you know, pain, they can give you losses rather than good return. So better to avoid those coins like this. Okay, Dogecoin is already moved, it's not going to give you enough return now. highly likely it's going to get back to the floor again. So if you're going to buy now this coin for like, let's say 2 to 3 years, yeah, maybe you're going to stay underwater for next 2 to 3 years. So they already made their move, right? Okay guys, so it's not hard, all right? So you can you can Google it, okay, how to buy these coins. You can buy it through exchanges, you can buy it through Coinbase, just Google it. Okay, so thank you very much for coming into the weekly market outlook. We'll see you back again in another week, in another weekly market outlook next week. Until then, bye bye.